Aries, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for December 21st through the 31st, final week and a half of the year. I'm actually reading on the morning of the Gemini full moon. This full moon woke me up really early. I read that it was full at 4 something East Coast time. I woke up like 5:15, and just the energies are very strong. So I'm posting this the same day. Try to have a little bit of time for solitude today to commune. Spirit is very strong. The veil feels very thin today. So if you are wanting to set intentions, connect deeply with your own soul center on this auspicious day, I highly encourage you to do so. Let's get started. We're going to take a look at, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I want to just see what the energy feels like for you for this time period. Okay, Aries, we're going to pull a few tea leaf cards to start out. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all have a happy holiday season, happy New Year, happy Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, just happy. Enjoy it. And thank you for everything that you have. All of your well wishes, every emotion you ever felt, good or bad, watching any video here at Illuminated Tarot. I appreciate the relationship that we have formed this past year, and I'm looking forward to where it goes in the new year. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aries today. All right. Energy feels so soft. Divine Feminine is really strong right now. You could be feeling a desire to be more nurturing towards yourself, towards others, even towards your own environment, softening, energetically softening to your surroundings. Feels very gentle. It is a very spiritual time of year where we feel more humbled and in awe of the journey. Take a moment to reflect on that today, if you can. All right. Let's see, Spirit. What's going on for Aries? Final week and a half of 2024. Wow. All this one to come out. We have chair filled. Looks like a new person's coming into your life. Let me get a couple more, and then we're going to show you these. Happiness, Aries, happiness. Some things are going to be making you happy. I'm going to take them all. Why not? We got quite a few. It's going to tell us a fun story here. Let's see what's going on, Aries. Had to pull them all, right? So, first one that came out. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life during this time period, Aries. Get excited. Somebody new. Family wishes are coming true as well. So, whatever you've been wishing around your family dynamics, or maybe someone in your family, there's going to be some good news coming in with your family. Oh, and here we go. News is on the way. Bird flying. So someone in your family could be sharing some good news over the holiday season that's going to bring a smile to all of your faces and happiness overall for you, Aries, with flowers. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So if things have been hard for you in recent months, I'm hearing, it's not always going to stay that way. You know, the inevitable flow of life, the current can change at any time. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. So end of year reward, a lot of the Six of Wands, triumphant energy pouring through here, Aries, for you. Kite, vacation, which I'm not surprised. This is the time of year where we're going to be pulling back from work, taking time to feel more grateful whenever we wrap up a year, we're reflective. You know, it's nostalgic. So take advantage of this time that you have off. Plenty of material things, bowl. So you're going to like what's under the tree, or the gifts that may be given to you. Time to get out of a situation. Pale. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. It might have something to do with this chair being filled. And then the final one, dogs. Getting together with friends. I'm seeing a nice ending to your year, Aries. Let's see what the overall general energy is for you. I like those tea leaves. It just feels very happy. I just heard the word sturdy. a sturdy experience, where it's like every aspect feels very positive, open, optimistic. All right, let's see what the tarot brings in. What tarot brings in for you, Aries. Ooh, there you are. Strong, Aries. The Magician. I love this card because you're recognizing the magic in your life, in your journey, in what's ahead. Whenever we can take more of this mystical point of view, it conjures up this awe. I see you having a little bit of awestruckness, inspiration, guidance, fresh energies coming in for you, Aries. It's something that you're going to feel excited about. What kind of magic are you manifesting here? What's going along with this energy of manifestation, of you summoning? Yeah, you're wrapping up a cycle with the world. So again, reward, recognition. It's the end of a long journey. You're wrapping up the year. You'll probably see a lot of the world cards in everybody's reading for this week or this time period. It's really 10 days, but it's, what can I say about this energy? I think you feel that the lessons that you needed to learn in 2024 have been learned. And now you're really looking at what's next for you, the next leveling up for you, what you want to call in. You see it not even possible, but palpable. I think you feel the energy of it already. And it's exciting you. I'm getting this feeling of excitement. Oh my God, 3 majors. Wow, Aries, you've got some sort of surprise recognition here for a job well done. This feels like it could be spiritual recognition, career recognition, healing recognition. I'm hearing that as well. Wow. I don't even know which one we should clarify. I think we should clarify you with the Magician. Let's go now more into this Magician. This is a surprise. You've got some sort of surprise coming in around a manifestation you've been calling in for a while. Oh my God. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands. You've got some big changes in the works around a new direction in your life. You've manifested something here, Aries. It's big. I mean, these are big energies, y'all. Okay. Wow. I am shocked. The Empress. Wow. The 7 of Cups. Okay. There's a little confusion here. And the Ace of Cups. Ooh. That's interesting. Now I have to get the whole story here, Aries. What is happening? You are definitely, this Divine Feminine is like massively rising up for you. Within you, around you. You're summoning something really quite profound from your emotional. The 7 of Cups is, I'm ready to invest my whole heart. I mean, I shouldn't say 7 of Cups is that energy, but combined with the Ace and the Empress, this is either deep confusion. I'm not getting that, though. I'm getting that you, through confusion in the past around love, around matters of the heart, you have learned how to deeply nurture yourself and get clear. I'm feeling that you have a lot of clarity now about your heart space, about what you need. And you're ready to invest in something on a very profound level. I think you have an important choice to make in the new year, whether you're really ready to go to the next level when it comes to sharing your heart. Interesting. The World. Why is the World here? The energy is so big. I'm kind of just like, whoa. It's like when a firework goes off, in front of you and you're like, whoa. It's that's what it feels like, yo. But 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups. I'm getting a little a chuckle, like a gleeful chuckle here, because you are 3 of Pentacles. Some of you, this has to do with a situation around work where you're seeing some new opportunities come in. Again, this merit, success, taking a different role perhaps for some of you. There's going to be a lot of, I'm getting that this energy right here when it comes to the world is you are like, this is mine. I earned it. You're able to sustain some sort of fulfillment here, especially when it involves other people and what you have built. I think you're looking back at this past year and you're really proud of what has gone on, especially in the optimism that you've carried in your work environment with your coworkers, or what you've learned when it comes to your purpose, your career. And the biggest lesson you've learned is around you don't need to defend yourself so much around your ideas, around your motivations, around you're coming together with like minds. There's this feeling too of, okay, I'm learning more about compromise, cooperation, and independence within that dynamic. It's interesting. You're showing me like, this is where my heart is. This is where my career is. And then there's this shocking twist. So your heart is ready to open up and invest in a deeper way, to nurture either an existing bond or a new bond coming in with this ace. Either way, it's a new love vibration where you don't want to be filtering it with any sort of confusion. You know what that's like to not be sure about whether you want to invest in something or not, but you have a lot of energy behind it. What is this Tower? 5 of Swords. The High Priestess. Nice. You've learned a lot from intense experiences in work and in love this past year. Like, you've learned a thing or two. You've learned that when you go rushing into something and you don't listen to your intuition, it's going to create conflict. Aries, I'm very proud to see this reflecting at the end of your year because you're ready for the next level. I think you've learned a lot from friction and people that you know that you can't work with, and the dynamics around putting yourself first. You have a lot of momentum and a lot of energy behind you at the beginning of this year to not let anything interfere with your manifestations. It seems that you know what it's like when you get a little overwhelmed in what you're trying to manifest from the heart, sustaining that, feeling that high vibration, and then being willing to slow yourself down and take in other energies from outside of you. Protecting your energy in a way and making sure that it's personally going to fulfill you, to even interact with this person, place, or thing in your career or in love. And then when it comes to these shocking surprises and twists that come in, instead of like going after it from an aggressive point of view, you're softening. There's such a softening with the Empress and the High Priestess buffering this reading. It's like bookending this and saying, whoo, I've learned that when it comes to being like in this overly like aggressive stance with my wants and needs, if I don't temper that and soften it with being slower, more reflective, more yielding, then I might get pushback. So, wow, this feels like self-mastery when it comes to you being in balance. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get Temperance or Justice coming out. I'm just getting that feeling that you've learned how to temper your energies so they're more balanced. Yeah, and you pull back. 4 of Pentacles. You've learned how to pull your energy back when needed. You have definitely learned how to pull your energy back. 3 of Wands. You're in hopeful anticipation of what's next. You are poised and ready, Aries, for the new year. Judgment. You have gone through a massive rebirth overhaul in your energetic frequency. So there's something shifting. Like, this is a major shift in the way you deal with other people, the way you deal with challenges. There's so much self-awareness coming off of this that you've learned, dare I say, Aries, you've learned patience. You've learned patience. You have something that you're holding back from that's a little bit at a distance right now that you're unsure which way it's going to go. I see you putting a lot of hopeful energy into it. So this year, at the end of this year, you're saying, I'm manifesting from this deep, deep energy, and I don't want to dilute it with confusion or illusion. And I'm holding my energy back. I'm willing to work on a high level of integration of myself and of with other people who are willing to work with me fully, completely from this open-hearted space. I'm not going to fight for what I want. It creates conflict. It creates drama. And instead, I'm going to soften and listen so deeply to my intuition that it's going to become apparent to me. You're lifting off into this better version of yourself, knowing that there's something coming in so fast that you pulling your energy back, summon that to you in a healthy way because you integrated and got right within yourself. This is beautiful self-mastery work, Aries. And I love seeing this. I think this is the time period to enjoy the end of this year. Enjoy it. I'm getting that. Just enjoy it. Let's get some positive affirmations for you to be holding on to at the end of this year, knowing this is where you have arrived. Yeah, you have a psychic responsibility. That's the one that's upright. This is the one really screaming at me. And this is what you've learned with this high priestess. I trust and follow my intuition. You know what it's like when you don't, Aries. So that's what you've learned. You've learned how to listen to the voice of your intuition so cleanly, purely. You let that be the loudest voice within you. And watch what happens. Watch what happens. You have a psychic responsibility. Make a choice. This judgment. You have choice. Every choice from my intuition is the right one. Double meaning. We have intuition. So Aries, this is what's beautiful. When you listen to your intuition, there's no confusion around making choices in matters of the heart or in your career. And this is what you learned. You learned my intuition is everything. And the more I spend time understanding that voice, listen, the work that I do here, I could not do it if I didn't have time to spend communing with my soul. Your intuition is your soul self, your higher self, not your lower self. And you're like, oh, I know what it's like when I start operating from my lower self. It is not pretty. It's not fun. Things don't work very well. I get confused. I get all defensive. I get aggressive. I feel like I have to explain myself. I have to defend myself. And when you listen to your intuition, folks, the energy is completely different. So Spirit is affirming to you how far you've come in not even just developing your intuition, but actually honoring your intuition. And imagine the places you will go in 2025 when you make that front center and that lower self. You just say, you can be here in the room because you're here to protect me, but you don't get to drive the car. I am love, higher love. And a lot of you, when you make this choice to embody higher love and you let that be the center of your being, a lot of you are being called to go inward, to really cultivate a stronger connection with spirit. It is a deep inner yearning, whether it's higher love for the universe, for spirit, for you're actually receiving love. I see that you understand now the ingredients when it comes to manifestation. And a lot of times what I emphasize here is it's an emotion. It's the belief and emotion coming together. It's a magical formula. When you wholeheartedly believe that you are love, you embody love, and you trust your spirit to guide you, you surrender to every experience fully, knowing they're there to teach you something, not to hurt you, harm you. It's not bad luck. It's there to teach you. And once you learn that lesson, you become a more self-actualized human. And everything that starts to unfold, it almost feels serendipitous. This feels very synchronistic, serendipitous for you this end of the year. And where you're heading, it's like you're pointed towards true north. Your magnetic north is always you, guiding you. And I see that you're very aligned for what's next. So Happy New Year, sweethearts. I'll see you soon. I'm going to be doing January. I've already done your annual. It was a blast doing that. I'm taking a break from the annuals at this time now to focus on this final week and a half. But your next reading, Aries, will be January. Enjoy the season.